What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to Fishful Thinking Fishing. If it's your first time here, my name is John. I'm just getting off my daytime job and heading out, and I got one rod with me. I want to try to catch some food for dinner. The wife is meeting me down here. We're going to see what we can do. I'm just going to use some artificials. In about 2 hours till the sun goes down, so let's see if we can get on some fish. It's going to be tough, but hopefully we can catch some fish for dinner. I'm going to keep this intro short and sweet because I really do got to hurry and get down here. I really appreciate you guys being here. Man, I really got to hurry up, so let's go fishing. All right, so we're going to start down here at this boat ramp. This tide is very, very, very low. I'm going to work my way over to that dock over there, as you can see. But I did just want to come down here while this tide, we have a crazy king tide, and so hopefully these fish are going to be concentrated somewhere out through here, and we'll catch us some fish. I see some bait already popping. That's a good sign. And the goal today, you guys, is just to get some dinner. I am just throwing a little gulp shrimp on a Ned Rig jig head. I think it's a 1/8 ounce. First 2 casts were unsuccessful. We'll go out a little deeper this time. Did just get off of work and just trying to catch a few fish to clean up and eat for dinner. I do love eating fish, especially fresh fish, redfish, speckled trout, flounder. Now the bite in the wintertime is honestly just spectacular. When you find the fish just aren't as sporadic. Like me, I like to move around and find fish, especially when I'm on my boat or my kayak. And so wintertime just makes it a little tougher to find where they're gonna be. There's one. There's one. Oh yeah, okay. There's one. That's a speckled trout. That's a nice one too. All right, yes sir. There is fish number 1. That's beautiful. Look at that, you guys. I mean, he tried to choke that thing right there. Up here to my truck, we do have a beautiful, I got him upside down. We have a beautiful speckled trout. You can see, if I'm not trying to get bit, he absolutely swallowed that thing. That gulp shrimp worked pretty good. First keeper of the day, see if we can get some more. Wife and the baby have showed up to play after catching that speckled trout, so hopefully she'll help me catch some fish. All right, now we're gonna walk back down here. The speckled trout, we're out a little further. They're not really sitting on this oyster line. They're a little further off. But that's to be expected with trout. But I do notice there's a ton of small bait in here, which is a great sign. They're starting to warm up. Bait's starting to move in a little bit. There's a ton of small bait around here. Oh, you on?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, she's on. What do we got? Oh yeah, definitely. Hopefully he's a keeper. That's a flounder.
Is it?
Yep.
It kind of felt like a flounder.
Got him. Nice.
I knew it didn't.
Beautiful. He's almost upsized. All right, well, guys, she caught a little flounder.
I ripped lips.
Oh, she ripped his lip, literally. Now all we need is a redfish, and we'll have the slim. All right, buddy. Go get bigger. There's one. That feels like another good speckled trout there. Recording. Yep. Look at those head shakes. Look at those head shakes. Look at the size of that trout. Yes sirree, yes sirree. That's what I'm talking about. Hey guys, look at this. Second trout of the day. He's a little bit bigger than the last one, and I will take that all day long. Now we have enough to eat. I've made about, I don't know, 20 casts, got 2 trout. Gonna cast a little more down here on the boat ramp. They're gonna head over to the dock, see what else we can get, but I know we have enough to eat. We're gonna do a catch and cook out of this. I can't wait. See what we'll do with it, but until then, let's catch some more fish. Hey, got him. Yes, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. All right. If we need to go down and grab him, we will. Just get him over here, see what we got. Shrimp? Yeah. Shrimp on the bottom? Yeah, it's a nice fish right there, babe. Don't let him take you over here if you can help it. That's where he's gonna try to go. That's beautiful. All right. He is trying to go up under there. It looks like a, oh, that's a big black drum. Look at the size of that guy. That is a keeper. All right, do not dock flip him.
No dog flip.
All right. Another sheep's head under here.
Yeah, I heard it.
Can you pick him up? Oh yeah, there he is. Beautiful. That's a nice fish there, babe. That is a keeper too. So guys, a lot of people get sheep's head and black drum mixed up, and they look just alike, especially when black drum are real juvenile like this. The difference in them though is not only they are in the same family like a distant cousin, but they have different dorsal fins. So you can tell the difference between a sheep's head and a black drum, at least this is what I do, by the dorsal fin. And black drum don't have the teeth that sheep's head do. All right guys, well as you can see, we are walking back now, and just those couple of fish made our day right there. We got about 15 more minutes before the sun goes down. We're gonna get back to the house. I'm gonna clean these fish up, and then we're gonna figure out how we're gonna cook them. In the snap of a finger, we'll be back at the house. All right, you guys, welcome back. I did wait till the next day to clean these fish, but they have been on ice, so they are very good to go here. We're gonna eat the trout, save the black drum, and get my little handy dandy cleaning towel here. And we'll start with the black drum just because he will be the hardest to clean. And I had a nice Bubba blade, but I think I left it on the beach somewhere. So I have to do this little cheap Cuda knife, but it's sharp, so. And it has been a while since I cleaned a black drum, so we'll see how this goes. We'll just go straight down the backbone. There we go. So we'll get down here to the tail and go through him. Cut that off, and then from there what we'll do is just kind of fillet down the backbone, and you just want to rub your knife against the bones like so. All right, we'll probably leave this guy on the skin or the half shell, whatever you want to call it. That's a good piece of meat right there. That's a good fillet, and I love eating black drum. I think black drum kind of tastes like a mixture between a sheep's head and a redfish. Now I was really torn between which fish I wanted to cook, between the black drum and the trout. Just follow the bones all the way down like so, then cut it off. You can see I just went right around that stomach perfectly. And trout are so easy to clean, so fun to catch, and honestly just so freaking tasty. Okay, here's one good trout fillet. We'll just cut right along that line. And that is a nice, beautiful fillet there. Now you can feel the trout stomach. It is a little soft right here, so you can kind of feel the difference between where the meat and the stomach is. So I kind of cut right along that line, so you can feel it's right there. And so I just kind of cut up there. There we go. Boom. I do just love fried trout. Very underrated fish. Now we'll just take that and then just cut it straight off the skin. Just like that. And then we'll just cut the stomach and the pin bones out. Okay. There we are. There's one trout fillet. It's a nice, beautiful fillet. Now for this guy. This was the bigger one, and this one's gonna taste fantastic. If I can just get a hold of him here. Comes right off the skin. That is beautiful right there. Look at that. Look at that. So we'll just get that off of there. Just like so. And then we'll just cut this stomach off. Just like so. That goes in there. Beautiful fillet. Here's our 4 beautiful trout fillets. We're gonna fry those guys up. We're gonna take this guy here, we're gonna wash him off, put him in the freezer, and then we'll probably cook this guy at a later date. All right, well that's it for this part, guys. We're gonna go inside, I'm gonna get cleaned up, we're gonna cook these guys up. All right, here we go. So our fryer is heated up to 350. We got our trout here. I did just cut the fillets in half. Just makes them a little easier to cook, a little easier to fit in here. So we got egg wash, and then we got a Louisiana style, New Orleans style seasoning here. So what we'll do obviously is we'll take the fish and we'll dump it in the egg wash on both sides. We're gonna throw them all in the bag at once, give it a good shake, get them all nice and coated, drop them in the fryer, and then obviously they'll be done after that. All right, egg wash both sides of that guy, throw him in there. Again, just coating each side of this fish with a good egg wash, and the egg wash is just to help all this flour stick to the fish very good. That way you get a good nice breading. And fried trout is, I would say, top 5 fish for me. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely not the worst. It's very good. I'd say my favorite fish, and I don't know if you guys are gonna laugh at me or not, my favorite fish is probably whiting. I do love good whiting, and if you have never ate whiting, you need to. You're missing out. Now the fun part, zip it just close enough. Just mix it around. And that should coat them very nicely. The grease is hot and we are ready to go. If you have a cold beer nearby, you're going to drink a cold beer later, cheers to you. It's perfectly coated. And we'll cook 4 and 4, how about that? We'll drop it in kind of slow just so we don't burn everything off so we drop it in. But the grease should be just about perfect. And it shouldn't take them long to fry, just a few minutes, and you know they're done when they start floating. Put the lid on and we'll see you guys when they are done. All right, you guys, they are done. You can see they're floating and those look exceptionally good. Perfect golden brown to them. I almost grabbed them. That would have been a big mistake. If you like trout and you don't fry it, please tell me another way to cook it, because I have tried to like bake it and stuff before, and honestly it just did not taste very well. So if you have another way of cooking trout that you like, please comment below, let me know, and I'll give it a try. But the only way I really like it is fried. And we'll drop those in. We'll give them about 5 minutes and then they'll be done and we'll be ready to go. All right, fishes are floating. That is a perfect cook. And I mean a perfect cook. Perfect light golden brown. That's gonna be so good. All right, I do just like to put a little bit of salt on the top of it, just a little sprinkle over top. That's perfect. And I am that guy that eats ketchup with my fish. Why ketchup? Because I don't have tartar sauce. Now we're gonna give it a go here and see what we got. Wow, that's hot, but that's so good. That tastes like a chicken finger. That's probably some of the best trout I have made yet. I gotta get me another piece. All right, guys, well, I hate to make you jealous and sit here and eat all this fish in front of your face. Thank you for supporting Fishful Thinking. If it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you on the next episode. Until next time, guys, peace.